Well, hey guys, we're in Pittsboro Cemetery today in Pittsboro, Mississippi. I'm going to introduce you to the 42nd governor of the great state of Mississippi as we walk around this beautiful little old cemetery today. Dennis Murphy served as governor of the great state of Mississippi 2 different times, but he was never elected. How does that happen, you say? Well, I'm just about to tell you right after you hit that like button. Before we get to Dennis's grave, here in just a second, you're going to see the grave of his father, Thomas Martin Murphy. Thomas was born in 1844 in Chickasaw County, not too very far from here. Thomas's grandfather and Dennis, the governor's great-grandfather and a great-uncle, served in the American Army during the Revolution. The governor's grandfather fought in the Battle of New Orleans in 1815. Thomas, Governor Dennis's dad, served in the 4th Mississippi Infantry during the Civil War. He was circuit clerk of Calhoun County from 1884 to 93. He served in the Mississippi legislature from 1900 to 1905. And he was a newspaper editor for many years. This is Thomas's grave you're looking at now. Thomas set an outstanding example of public service for Dennis to follow. And follow he did. Dennis Heron Murphy, the 42nd and 47th governor to serve Mississippi, was born here in Pittsboro on January 6, 1886. He was educated in the local public schools, and as a young boy he went to work in the newspaper business with his father. He entered politics in the Mississippi House of Representatives in 1911, and he stayed there until 1923. He served as Speaker of the House from 1920 to 23. In 1923, 1931, and 1939, he was elected Lieutenant Governor of Mississippi. On March 18, 1927, Governor Henry Whitfield died in office. Dennis, who was the Lieutenant Governor at that time, assumed the duties of the governorship, and he served as governor until January 17, 1928. He tried unsuccessfully 3 different times to be elected governor. But once again, Governor Paul B. Johnson passed away on December 26, 1943, and Dennis succeeded to the governorship for a second time. During his time as governor, funding was secured for payment on outstanding bonds, some relief was provided to flood victims, and the state finances were put on a pay-as-you-go system. He left the governor's office in January of 1944 and he retired from public service. I don't think I mentioned that Dennis was a Democrat, and on February the 9th, 1949, he passed away and was buried right here in Pittsboro Cemetery in Pittsboro, Mississippi. Well, I hope you've enjoyed learning a little bit about the guy who served as the 42nd and the 47th governor of Mississippi. The guy who served as governor twice but was never elected. Thank you.